Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Shantakaram Bhujagashayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadaram Gaganasadusham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalananam Yogivedhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavavayaharam Sarvalokaiekanatham. Om Vishnu Vishnu Vishnu. 173. Sloka is 19. Mahabuddhi, Mahaviryo, Mahashakti, Mahadyuti. Maha. Maha means big. Anything superlative is called Maha. Anything that is, we can enlarge to the most extent is Maha. We also use the word Mahan. Mahan. Mahanta. There are various variations of this word. And all of that truly mean a huge or expansive, basically. That's what it means. Expansive. Mahabuddhi. Buddhi means Budh. Budh is the root word. B-U-D-H. Budh. Budh means to wake up. Wake up, to be aware, and when you're aware, to understand. And then we translate that in English, we translate that into intellect, buddhi. But in reality, intellect is the instrument. What happens to us is we are making aware of what? Aware of the internal stuff, aware of the external stuff, aware of the relative stuff outside of us. That awareness is also, we call that in our medical terms, we call that as biological intelligence. The biological intelligence is something that wakes up. And if you look at the brain, it's a very simply designed. It's not intellect that we say, okay, we are going to figure out some mathematical problem or geography or whatever. That's not the idea here. The idea for intellect is very simple. It's the awareness and reception of all the five senses and analysis of those five senses. That is awareness, and that's the ultimate, aim for the biological intelligence. And that happens at a very interesting communication system. This is a network. I'm showing you a network, like like this. Network. And the network is present in the brain called reticuloendothelial system, RE system, RES. Reticulum means, there's a big word they use. Reticulum means basically network. And network is important because awareness is our network. When we know that, few people we can contact and all that, it increases awareness. So nowadays with the WhatsApp and everything else, the information highway. Everybody is so much aware of many things and networking. So that network is the part which is Buddh. Bodhi is another word that they use. Discerning or decide or understand. All the various meanings that you can have for this point. And the description for the divine entity, Vishnu, is he is Mahabuddhi. He has unlimited awareness of every individual in the world and every aspect of the world. And that's the awareness he carries. Mahaviryo, Veera, comes from W-I-R-O, Vairo. It's a Vairo is a Italian word, and Vairo means man, or hero is something that we have talked about. Hero is a derivation of viro, and hero, it's that potency, is that vigor, and from that also vigor and virility, virile. You should talk about virile, vira, virya. We are all aware of these words, but so you have someone who has that potential, an ability to propagate, to conceive, to multiply. So he's an element also who helps us with that. And that element is present in all of us. That's how we were born. That's how our children were born. That's how our grandchildren. The propagation has happened. The life propagation has happened. And that is the whole element of Mahavirya going through generations and generations. Mahavirya, Mahashakti. Shakti is Sak. Sak is the element, the root word Sak. Sak means be able to, and Sakti is the adjective there. We call Sak, and then you can Shakya. You talk about Shakya, the word Shakya means possible. It's possible to achieve things through this particular element. So that is the bal or urja or energy, vigor, Mahashakti. That energy and vigor is what, when we talk about these names, we get that. And the last one here today is Mahadyuti. Dyuti is basically a very Sanskrit word directly. And there is no really root verb here. But Dyuti means brightness and luster. Dyuti means luster, and Divya Jyoti or divine light. If you were to say divine light, that would be Mahadyuti. And perception of divinity is through different ways. We say sound is one, Om is one, Om, Amen, all the beginning words or reciting words that we have. And the other way in which perception happens is the other energy, which is light energy. And we have, along that line, we have the Jyoti. That's what it is. So we've got the manifestations, we've got the elements in all these four words. We've got not only the elements like light as an energy, and then how it manifests in terms of power, virya, and wakefulness and awareness. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishate. Om Shanti.